So much rubbish taught by people that do not really understand the fighting element of karate. They understand, okay, punch, yeah, that looks good, and then he's going to stand there while I go, and I've taken this out of the way so he can smack me in the mouth if he wants to. Oh, what a good idea that was. I'm sorry. If you think I'm digging it, yeah, I am. I spent 20 years with Japanese teachers doing this. I won, doesn't matter. I was good at what I did, and I knew all the time it wasn't real. I go home with a big trophy and my nose like this, and I think, yeah, but he could have kicked me in the balls. Oh, would it have been disqualified? Oh, well, that's all right. But that's just not real. It's a game. Kissaki-kai, doesn't matter whether you think what you do is better, I don't care. But what you've seen today, it works. And you don't have to know 100 different moves. You just need to know a few moves and do them really well. And you've never been in danger of being hit. Once they've done the first technique and thrown it at you, you've won. Because attack and defense is the same thing in karate. It doesn't mean you block so hard they hurt their arm. No. It means that as they attack, your defense finishes them. It's done. One of my black belt students, after 15 years or so with me, said, we can't call it kumite, sparring, anymore. We're going to call it executing people, because they don't have a chance. And every one of you today has taken techniques and made them work. And every time, where did your attacker end up? On the floor. How many times did they get to hit you with another technique? Not once. In the whole day. That must tell you that whether you think what we do is the best or not even as good as what you do, what we do works because you have made it work. You've seen it work. And you can take all the concepts, the theory, and add it to what you already do. Because you do not have to do the same techniques that we do. If you punch in Wado-ryu, you do it differently from punching in Shotokan. If you do MMA, you've got no technique at all. No, but you know how to put in damn good elbow strikes and knee strikes and techniques that a lot of karate people can't do. Doesn't matter what you call it because the concepts are the same. Always go by the rules of combat. Know your enemy and know yourself. So you judge what's going to likely to be happening and then make sure it does happen. So another rule of combat, never play catch up. It's like being a fighter pilot, the Battle of Britain. You don't shoot at the plane, you shoot in front of it because you know where the plane's going to be. We know where your body of the enemy is going to be. So we don't have to wait to see and then try and play catch up. We're already punching at where that body's going to be within the next second. So that we always get there first. So you might not be able to make every technique work straight away. Neither can I. I've been doing this since I was a million years anyway. Maybe 1,000,010. But I couldn't do it all to start with. But now I don't even think about my technique. Not for one split second do I think, how do I do that technique? Because I know how to do it. My teachers taught me basics in every class. And now I thank God they did because I don't have to stop and think, well, how do you do that? I know how. All I need to know is when and where and at what target. You know, it's brilliant. I've got a gun that works. Now I just need the right target. It's not like, oh, I've got to build myself a gun. I know, I've got the gun. And so what I'm saying to you is it doesn't matter what art you practice, get really good at it. Really good. So you can just do it without thinking and then think about, well, what are the principles that underlie winning a fight? And then you see it's no longer a sport. And when anyone says, oh, that's against the rules, say, good, and you do what's against the rules. Because the rule of combat is you never fight the enemy using the enemy's rules. Very simple. Thank you once again. All right, feet together. Ready?
Us.
Okay, we're done.